Imagine waking up one day in the body of your worst enemy. That's exactly what happens in Netflix's new animated hit, Swapped. A tiny woodland creature and a majestic bird swap bodies and are forced to team up in the adventure of a lifetime. Today, I'm breaking down the full story of Swapped with all the key moments, lessons, and that surprising ending. Stick around. Our story takes place in a magical flooded valley filled with incredible animal-plant hybrid creatures. On a small island live the Pukus, small, cute, otter-like creatures who are at the bottom of the food chain. Their motto? Hide today, live tomorrow. Ollie is a curious and rebellious young Puku. Unlike the others, he loves exploring and inventing things. Years ago, when he was little, Ollie showed kindness to a hungry baby bird called a jovan. He taught her how to open piplets, the delicious seeds that are the Puku's main food. But that small act of kindness had huge consequences. The jovans, tall, powerful, bird-like predators, came in huge numbers and took over the piplet supply. The Pukus were forced to hide underground and starve. Ollie has been blamed and treated like an outcast ever since. We also learn the ancient legend, long ago, tree-like beings called Dizos kept peace in the valley with magical glowing pods that let creatures swap forms and understand each other. But an evil creature called the Firewolf destroyed them and spread fear and division. Present day. During a desperate food hunt, Ollie gets chased by a fierce jovan named Ivy. In the chaos, they both fall into an ancient ditch containing one of the last magical pods. Ollie accidentally touches it while shouting about the jovan and transforms into a majestic jovan bird. Moments later, Ivy touches another pod and turns into a tiny Puku. Now they're in each other's bodies, and they can suddenly understand every creature in the valley. Ollie, in bird form, gets chased off the island by his own terrified Puku family. Ivy, now tiny, is completely out of her element. Confused and scared, they eventually find each other. At first, it's pure chaos and arguments. Ollie struggles to fly, while Ivy has no idea how to move quickly on the ground. But they have no choice, they need to find more magical pods to swap back. Along the way, they meet Boogle, a funny fish-like character who knows about the ancient magic and agrees to help them. As they travel through the dangerous valley, crossing rivers, escaping predators, and exploring beautiful but risky forests, Ollie and Ivy start learning about each other's lives. Ollie experiences what it's like to be at the top of the food chain with the power of flight, but also the responsibility. Ivy feels how vulnerable and overlooked the Pukus are every single day. They face funny moments, Ollie crashing while trying to fly, Ivy trying to burrow, and serious dangers. Their growing teamwork helps them survive, but bigger trouble is coming. The Firewolf is awakening again, threatening to destroy the entire valley and all its creatures. The unlikely trio, Ollie, Ivy, and Boogle, must work together to find the remaining pods and stop the Firewolf. Along the journey, they realize the real problem isn't just their swap, it's the division and mistrust between all the species in the valley. They learn powerful lessons about empathy, walking, or flying in someone else's shoes, or feathers. Ollie understands the consequences of his past kindness and how fear can destroy communities. Ivy learns that strength isn't just about power, but about compassion. In an epic final battle, they use their swapped abilities in clever ways to save the day. They discover that true change comes from understanding and working together, not hiding or dominating. By the end, Ollie and Ivy manage to return to their original bodies, but they're forever changed. They help bring peace back to the valley and inspire other creatures to work together. Swapped is a fun, colorful buddy comedy with beautiful animation, great voice acting, and a sweet message about empathy, friendship, and breaking down barriers. It's not the most original story, but the heart and visuals make it really enjoyable for families. What did you think of Swapped? Have you watched it yet? Drop your favorite moment in the comments. If you enjoyed this recap, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more movie explanations and storytelling videos. Thanks for watching.